Hello, it's me, and it's the dog. Say hello. I've obviously had an interesting relationship with death. It's something I've obviously thought about over the years. I've had cancer on and off now so many times that you come to the conclusion that that is probably what will kill you. But like everybody, you kind of live in a new reality, and you adjust to that, and you live in eternal hope, because that's how we're wired as human beings. After I'd had another scan which gave them more information and they were able to give a definite answer, I was told I was not going to get better. The average life expectancy of somebody with what I have is 9 months from the point of being told you have metastatic lung tumours, which basically means that the cancer spread across my lungs. And so 9 months is the mean average that a person in my position has left to live. And you know, you think 9 months is nothing, was such a shock because it didn't play out the way I expected it to play out. Logically, all makes sense. Everything was indicating that the incurable prognosis was coming. I don't feel that me dying at 34 would be a tragedy. It's because I got cancer at 14. And so I've essentially had 20 years of life, of good life, that I possibly wouldn't have had if I hadn't had medical intervention. And my mum and I discussed this, and obviously these are hard topics to kind of cover. They're not things that easily flow, especially from a parent to a child when they know what's coming. But if I had died at 15, I think that would have been a tragedy, because your life hasn't really started. Whereas at 34, I've had 20 years of being able to get out there and enjoy the world and do the things that I want to do. And it's not a case of being sad about that. It's saying I had 20 years that I wouldn't have had. In the UK or Western countries, if you say to somebody that you got cancer when you're 15, you get all the sympathies and the shock and the, oh, that's terrible, so young, oh, but you look so well now. And, you know, you kind of get a standard stock of reactions. It's very much potluck which country you're born in. So had I been born in pretty much any other country, I would have died at 15, because that's what happens. You know, there's no medication or medical infrastructure that would save you. Knowing that I have a finite amount of time remaining, in a sense, that's a real privilege, because we all know we're going to die, and trying to evade that is you're just bloody stupid if you think that you can avoid death. We can't, none of us can. What we do is try to have meaningful, positive lives and have experiences and love and laugh and all of the cliche things, and just be good people. Not many people get to know that they're going to die at a specific time. And, you know, I'm probably going to have days where I absolutely hate this diagnosis and really struggle with it. And I have, like, I can't really believe it's happening, because on days like today when I feel so well, I can't quite believe what the doctors have told me. So dying from cancer doesn't always look the way you expect it to. It's not necessarily a shriveled up bald person in a bed. And my dad showed me that. And I think there's a real privilege aspect to this, that you've got a rough idea of how long you're going to live, and you've got to make the most of it. That's the lesson, really. What would you do if you were told that you had a terminal illness? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. You're not a fan of the singing? I've got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Stick. Give me the stick. Give me the stick.